High fly ball that's hit hard toward left at the track and wall, and Pedro Pajes spoils the shutout and makes it a 2-1 game. Take that.
Yeah, how quickly it can happen, right? That one swing of the bat. Remember, Pedro, before getting lifted from the game the other day with a hamstring tightness, was 3 for 3, did have the home run. That is third of the season. Got himself a slider, went down and got it.
Here's the 3-2. Swing, high fly ball, deep right center field, at the track, at the wall. J.J. Weatherholt ties it up. Welcome home, rookie.
28 miles north is his hometown of Mars, PA, and they have all come out to the ballpark to see the show from J.J. Weatherholt, who ties it up in the ninth with one out.
A trip around the bases in Pittsburgh he will never, ever forget. Swing and a drive that is fair and headed for the corner. 2-run score. Here comes Walker. Pop's gonna hold it. Fermin has doubled home too, and these Cardinals continue to amaze. It's 4-2, and the Pirates fans are not happy.
Jose Fermin does it again. He came off the bench. Santana throws him a slider. It backs up. He keeps it fair and drives a pair with this double down the line.
There goes the runner, and it's lined to left field. Davis Schneider back, dives, he caught it! Holy smokes, what a catch by Davis Schneider in left field.
He continues to improve his outfield play. That'll get him some more playing time. Found it on a line and dive and timed it perfectly.
Mentioned Ranger Suarez, he had 1-2 record, 4 ERA, had 2 outstanding outings before that last one.
Swing and a miss. Down he goes Hackett. Just talking about Straw never striking out, and Ranger puts him away.
They want you tight to the bag.
Swing and a miss. Down he goes swinging. Ranger Suarez with 2 Ks in the first inning. And in there to catch him looking. Name of the game tonight for Suarez's strikeouts. Already 3 in the first 2 innings. Wave and a miss as he spins around. He strikes out. Another K for Ranger Suarez. Strikeout machine tonight. Ground ball to short. Story to Meyer. That's 1 on the first. Double play. Red Sox turn 2. Ranger gets the twin killing.
For the next 2 years.
Swing and a miss and strike 3. Well, he's piling up strikeouts tonight. And that was a 9-pitch 4th inning. His 3-2 pitch. Hot shot. Diving play Durbin. He's up and skipping it over there. He got it there in time. 3-2. He got him. Struck him out. What a performance so far for Ranger Suarez. 6 Ks, and he gets him 1-2-3 in the 5th. The 3rd inning against Ranger Suarez. A little bounding ball. That is fair down the line. It'll keep on rolling for their first hit. Duran will dig it out up against that side fence, and Sanchez rumbles into second with a double. And there's number 7. You get Schneider, the 7th K. First hit. They've got a base runner, and that's a wave and a miss. Heineman went fishing. Down he goes, strike 3. Swung on and missed, and down he goes, strike 3. He's got himself another one. That is 9 strikeouts for Ranger. And in there for strike 3 as he gets to 10 strikeouts. A magnificent performance tonight for Ranger Suarez. He gets him 1-2-3 again here in the 8th inning.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 0-1. Tucker with a base hit into center field. Rushing scores. Here comes Ohtani. And Kyle Tucker has his moment. A walk-off winner.
Three-two is towards second. Diving stop. JJ from a knee and got him. Barely held the bag. Incredible play at second by Weatherholt.
Well, first of all, the athleticism here to range in the gap, make the stab, and get up and make a strong throw. And they are not going to look on it. What a job by Burley to hang on to the bag as well. Both ends of this play.
Into center field, coming on Grisham, and he makes the play. A defensive clinic here in the first inning.
Both plays equally as impressive. Grisham had to get a jump, and those liners right at you are the hardest reads, and look at him come and get it. All or nothing, because if he misses it, it's to the wall.
Breaking ball into right, Thomas on the run, diving try, and he it. Headlong dive, and Kobe Thomas makes a Superman catch and right.
Well, you could see off the bat, Kobe Thomas was tracking this thing the entire way. Talk about closing speed. Thomas able to brace for impact at the end. Savali and Langoliers. The battery is pumped.
Drilled. Deep right center field. Geloff over from center. It's gone! He got it right over the short wall in right center field.
Justin Sterner.
The infield stays in with Colson Montgomery at the plate, one down. Montgomery singles into center. And that's gonna do it. The Sox walk it off in the 10th as the Monty Monster comes through and the Sox pull off the sweep.
Yesterday I told you to bring your broom. Let's sweep them out of town, and we'll see them in Anaheim.
High fly ball, first pitch, deep left. Church at the wall. He's got it again. Up against the wall. Church and the Cardinals hang on and beat the Pirates. Unbelievable grab. The Redbirds don't walk the plank tonight in Pittsburgh.
Deep drive. Church, one of the best defenders in the game, back to the wall and makes the jumping grab. Are you kidding me?
Ozzie takes off. Matt Olson drills it towards the gap. It is gone! Truest magic tonight. A walk-off winner for Olson.
Well, Adley Rutschman did put the first pitch in play in the 4th inning. It's his highest career first pitch swing rate, so he's been a little bit more of an ambush hitter than before. Lowest swing and miss rate of his career. He's got the bases loaded and 1 out. It's an even 400, and that number might go up. Deep left center field. Matthews charging back, makes the catch, and crashes into the fence. But did he have the ball? No, he lost it on the way down. It's a grand slam for Adley Rutschman. Matthews couldn't squeeze it. Adley hits a grand slam, and we need to get you a chicken wing. Jim Palmer said last year if the Orioles hit a grand slam with him on the air, he would eat a chicken wing. And one of the weirdest grand slams you'll ever see means it's wing time.
I mean, great effort, but not great enough, Bryce.
The Orioles load the bases for the 2nd time in 3 innings.
So what happens if we get 2 grand slams? So I have to eat chicken wings both games?
I think you may have to track down a chicken with your bare hands and put it in the fryer at that point. That would be amazing if the Orioles hit 2 grand slams in 1 game. Fly ball into left field. Alvarez at the wall. Time to face the wings of death. 2 grand slams in 1 game. Jeremiah Jackson's 2nd slam in the month of April. And it's a laugher. All with 2 outs and nobody on. Automatic strike 1. Who cares?
He goes again. Pitch is lined down the right field line. It is a fair ball. Going to the corner. Garcia's around third. He's going to tie this baby up. Stott's going to go to third. RBI triple. It's a 2-2 game.
And do I love this. That's huge for Bryson Stott, who has been struggling some, and he finally, after battling, he gets one of those sinkers that is up in the zone and out over the plate. Phillies have tied this thing up, 1 hit away from winning.
Crawford has 2 hits today. He's already won 1 game this year. And he hits that one the opposite way. Backhanded by Adames. The throw is not in time! The Phillies have walked it off here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Stott scores the game winner. Crawford with his 2nd walk-off hit of the year, and they win it 3-2, and they have finally won a series. Ruben had a game-tying home run in the 12th inning. The 1-0 hit in the air, center field, should be deep enough. Gilbert going back. He's settling under it. Garcia will tag, and here comes the winning run. And the Phillies have walked it off twice in one day. One was good. Two.
Deep to right. Wood back on the track, short of the wall. Elevates and brings it back. Look at the smile. He's had ones where he's barely had to leave the earth to bring one back. That one, it took all 6'6".
Oh, he timed this one up perfect. He knew exactly, and that is over. Look at the catch, especially right there at the notch. Incredible.
Fly ball right field. Wencel Perez is back on it, still going at the warning track, and he's there to haul it in before the shrubbery. Good read by Wencel to get to the spot and take it away.
That's exactly it. He got back to that wall and just felt it with his hand, and just knowing that he had to move slightly to his left and reaches up and takes that home run away from Evan Carter.
As Carpenter stands in. And they really love him against right-handed pitching, but he hits this hard off a lefty into that right field corner. What a catch out there by Duran, laying out to make a diving grab of that line drive. Wow!
Zeke in there for Nimmo, laying out.
That is such a great play. My goodness.
That's popped up. Can anybody catch up? Mason on the run, still coming. Hey, he's got it! Wow. What a catch! That was like a wide receiver on a fly pattern. He never stopped running, kept went flying, and he makes a great play for out number 2.
Defensive shift, and he kept on going. But with Ozzie Smith here at the ballpark, and you seeing Mason Wynn put on a show that Ozzie Smith would even tip his cap.
Braves' largest comeback win ever at Coors Field was when they were down 6 runs in May of 2012. Same story tonight. They were down 6-0. Michael Harris hits it high. Michael Harris hits it deep. And Michael Harris gives the Braves the lead. 8 unanswered for Atlanta.
There's being locked in, and there's being where Michael Harris is right now. He is absolutely on fire.
3-2 make that 20 games in a row. And a standing ovation for Kurtz. They know what's going on. Bases loaded, nobody out. Kurtz continuing to walk his way further into the record books.
There's the list.
On the ground up the middle, Swanson collects, spins, got him. Beautiful. He's won a couple of Gold Gloves.
Just thinking the same thing. The Gold Gloves were handed out today. Dansby didn't get one, but year in and year out, he can make a case to be a Gold Glove award winner.
World Series tourney. 3-2 pitch is low, and he walks Lau. Here's the pitch. He takes ball 4. 3-0 pitch. Takes ball 4. The check swing. They appeal down third base. Jim Wolf says no, and that's 3 consecutive walks.
It is already, and then the job for the bullpen becomes huge.
And he walked him. He walks him on 4 pitches. 4 straight walks. Lau trots home, and the Pirates get that run back. It's 6-3. Connor Phillips, the pitch. He takes ball 4. Another walk. 5 in a row. Osuna picks up an RBI, and it's 7-3 Pirates.
Time.
The pitch. He walked him. Do you believe this? 6 straight walks by Reds pitchers.
They're going to have to get another pitcher up, throw. I mean, they have to.
It is 8-3. Payoff pitch on its way. Inside, he walked him. Incredible. 7 in a row.
I mean, it almost hit him. He could have.
7 walks in a row. The bases are still loaded, 1 out. Another pitcher coming on.
Now to be Oswald Peraza with the last hope here in the bottom of the 10th, where the Angels had the bases loaded with nobody out. Another 0-2 on the way. Peraza lines it left center. It's bottom. It's down. Say goodnight to the his 7-game losing streak, and at long last, get the big hit. Oswald Peraza ends it.
From the Mariners. It's Emerson Hancock who is up on the mound. He's making his 7th start, and he continues to put together just a sensational beginning to this campaign. A sub-3 ERA. 3-2. Strike 3 call. And that's close enough to call it a wash there, as that fastball was right over. Here comes his 2-2. Jensen swings and misses.
He'll be in the pitching meeting, so he knows exactly what Hancock was planning on.
He has had a lot of chances. He gets one here, and he gets
in right on his hands.
Well, a sweeper more where Hancock wanted it. He's already at 3-2. He put him away. He spun him into the ground. He put him away. It's another strikeout, a career-high tying 9th strikeout from Emerson Hancock. On a 1-2. Swing and a miss. A 10 strikeout night for Emerson Hancock, a new career high. 2-2. Swing and a miss. On a night where the Mariners honor the great Randy Johnson, Emerson Hancock paying homage to one of the all-timers. 11 strikeouts and 5 dazzling innings. Swing and a miss. He goes fishing after that Emerson Hancock sweeper again, and the career night continues.
3.
You can add another one. 13 strikeouts, Emerson Hancock. It just continues. Hancock's 2-2. Oh, he just threw him a pair of handcuffs. Emerson Hancock, strikeout number 14.
And a little popper into short right center. Gonna fall, and that's gonna do it. Simpson races home, and the Rays win it 2-1. Aranda got it over the infield, driving home Simpson, and that did not take long. Rays tied it in the 8th, and they win it in the 10th. Simpson, the designated runner, at second.
That's a turn 2 ground ball double plays already in this game. That's smacked out to left center field. Back in the gap, Melendez reaches and dives, and he got it. Melendez, who got a late start going toward the gap, closes ground and makes the diving play to rob Soler of an extra base hit. 2 out.
A little late break, but made up ground. Nice diving play.
Grissom pokes one down the right field line, and Bench dives and makes a fantastic catch. Oh, wow. Carson Bench with a pulchritudinous play, and there are 2 men down in the 9th.
I'm not going to say it was pulchritudinous, but I'm going to take your word for it. That was an amazing play. Wow, what a great jump he got, and wow, how he closes on the baseball.
That ball looked for certain as though it was going to land for an extra base hit.